This next video is a mastering tutorial. I'm going to go over my starting point when it comes to EQing and mastering. But before we get into this, do me a favor and click the subscribe button for me. Let's get into this. Okay guys, today is going to be about the starting point for mastering EQ. So I'm here to tell you that with mastering EQ, there is sort of a starting point. It doesn't have, you don't have to do this, but I like to start with this curve right here. So as you can see, first I want you to hear with and without. Don't listen for a huge difference. Mastering is all about a small change that overall makes the song sound just cleaner, punchier, louder, etc. So here is without it. So can we take it a day at a time? Here's with it. Maybe one day you'll let me make your mind. Anytime I think of you, I'm lost in thought for weeks. That body looks so juicy, I thought it was all a dream. It's hard to tell. Something happens though. It just gets bigger. It gets more explosive. The low end is there. More the high end kind of pops. So let me show you what's going on here. So first of all, I like to roll off high pass at around 20. I like to boost about a dB, maybe a little less, it depends on the song, of 50 hertz for that thump. It's going to just bring out the kick drum more, it's going to bring out the bass, sub-lows, whatever is there. And with modern music, those subsonic frequencies are huge and part of what makes modern music sound what it is. So you kind of automatically need that. I did a bell curve around 286. Let's start listening without these things. So 286 is kind of like a warmth, you know. You don't want your masters to sound shrill. You don't want your masters to sound harsh, and this helps fight against it. It doesn't mean that it can take away any harshness in your master, but it helps. It kind of like eases the harshness in a way. So here's without. Here's with. Here's without. Takes a very trained ear to hear this, but just know you're doing something. Same with the low end here with the 50. I just felt like the bottom dropped out. Like it wasn't huge, it's still there. But then you bring it back, and then it's like it's got that dance kick now. So those are two huge moves, or three, because you're rolling off the super, super low, below 20, just stuff that's not going to help your master. And this next band, 700, in this mix I didn't boost any around in the mid-range there, but if your mix you're finding is very kind of thin and just lacks body and needs like more, like just a bigger sound to it, sometimes a nice little boost in the mids between like 700 and 1000, no more than a dB, but just something small can be pretty nice. I boosted around 2K here. Here's without. Definitely can hear that one. You just feel like the vocal, everything that's like driving kind of comes together on that. And that's a wide Q. That is a very wide Q, 0.3. Let me boost it up so you could see. That's a very wide Q. Okay. I think we were at 0.4. Okay, I didn't touch 4K or 8K. I thought that in the mixing process I did a good job of balancing those areas. If you didn't with your mix and you need like a vocal to be more in your face, or maybe the sibilance in the vocal isn't cutting through enough, or cymbals isn't cutting through enough, then you can boost this 8K down here. But I didn't need it in this mix, so Lastly, a high shelf, 13K and above. I did 1.5 dB. That's actually quite a bit. Sometimes I don't quite do that much, but this is a pop track. It was supposed to be explosive, so I wanted to really have that brightness come through. So here's with and without. This place is open anytime for me, 24/7. Here's with. Yeah, it just gets a little brighter. You'd hear it more. All these things you should probably have headphones on or be listening through some studio speakers. You're not going to really hear anything I'm doing right now on a cell phone or smartphone. So you definitely want to put some nice studio headphones on and maybe hook them up to your smartphone. That could work. So yes, this is the starting point. Now let's hear with and without. This place is open anytime for me. Wow, 24/7. A lot more dull without. Here's with it. 24/7. It just opens it up. It brings it to life. Like, it's incredible. I love mastering for this reason. It's all these small little things that just add up to like such a huge sound. As you could see here, 1 dB, half a dB, 0.4 dB, 1.5 dB. That was the biggest one. So this is your starting point. Feel free to use it, and just in these general areas, you don't have to get down to the 50.5, nothing like that. I don't do that. I literally just put it generally in the area that it's supposed to be, and same with like right here. Like, I don't put it at 2230 hertz. I mean, I'll just kind of set it. If it's sounding good, I'll keep it. If not, maybe I'll move it around to like 3 or something. Yeah, so there's no exact science. At the end of the day, use your ears and be subtle, because mastering is all about being subtle. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this mastering tutorial.